Well, so far I've met a lot of very enthusiastic people. There's a lot of young people that are interested in meeting me and the things that I'm up to, so that's flattering. And I had a wonderful meal last night, and so I'm impressed with the enthusiasm of the population. Well, it's something that took me a long time. I started in around 2004, and of course, I didn't work continuously. I had other projects I was doing, but it took me quite some time, so it's very satisfying to finally be finished with it. Definitely, I wanted to tell a story that had, that people would relate to, and dealing with the breakup is something I've experienced and most people have, and so it's my hope that people will be delighted by the movie and it'll amuse them, but at the same time it'll move them. Probably the dance sequence. It was very cold, and it was middle of the night, and dance is something that's quite hard to photograph because people get tired after a while, and so that comes to mind. Laiamom Хэйesom is the composer, and I'm a huge fan of his music, and I wouldn't have made this movie without him, so he's a huge influence on the film, and he's become a very good friend, so I am so grateful to all his contribution. Well, that was the shot, where he's trying to throw these shoes away, but they get stuck in a tree, and there's not too much to tell. It was just meant to be funny. That was my idea, but it was inspired by a film I had seen called Candy, and where they do a similar reveal of the characters in a finale, and you see the director in a mirror. And so it's quite different from the way I did it, but it was something that inspired the idea. I just, obviously I hope they enjoy it, but I think in order to enjoy it, they need to have an open mind. It's an unusual movie, but it's made with a lot of heart. It's very sincere. And I'm just hoping that people, when they sit down, if they are in the mood to enjoy it, I think they will. And if they're mood to be critical, they probably will. So I'm asking people just to enter into it with a feeling of enthusiasm.
Name 3 things you associate with Russia.
Well, I would say caviar, ballet russe, and the little nesting dolls.